welcome back to the final part of this morning's show. In fact, last part of the last Right Stuff of the week. And our expert, Davina MacKail, our dream analyst, is here to help you discover the meaning of your dreams. Something she's been doing for 15 years now. 0207 173 5555 is the number. I do have to tell you, an awful lot of people have dialed in already, so get dialing quickly. Just before we take your first call, all through the show I've been teasing about how a member of staff had a dream that another member of staff had confessed to being a cross-dressing transvestite, transsexual, and Andrea is the producer who had this dream, and I was the person that appeared in her dream. And apparently, and she came in the next day, and it was like, oh my God, you were in my dreams, and you were telling me you're a cross-dressing transvestite, transsexual.
What I was impressed is that she actually admitted that to you. Yeah. It was obviously a very disturbing dream.
We have a very open relationship on this show. So, and what does that mean, if anything?
Well, it just means that she's exploring different things in her mind, shall we say.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we play out fantasy. It's interesting about the cheating. I was thinking about that in the earlier section, I thought, because, of course, people cheat in their dreams a lot. People often have dream lovers and sexual dreams and different kind of relationships than they would ever consider having in real life. But also, is that considered cheating?
Well,
what goes on at night when
you're
unconscious? You know, I mean, this is the whole basis of Freud's original analysis of dreams, was all dreams have sexual content.
Is that right?
But he took it a lot further than current theory would be able to do. But certainly we do play out all
So is
sorts of
Andrea looking
ideas.
for a cross-vest...
No,
God, it's so hard to say. Cross-dressing transvestite transsexual?
No, but her unconscious psyche is just exploring possibilities. It's not necessarily what she wants to do in her waking life, but her unconscious is just thinking, oh, that's interesting.
Well, I'm blows.
And you're it, Matthew.
Result. Let's throw it over to you guys. Amy, who's on the line first, please?
OK, we've got Heather on line 2.
Heather, good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. So, Davina's here. What's your dream, Heather?
Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm always losing things.
Yeah.
Late for appointments.
Yeah.
Falling off cliffs.
Right.
And it's always all in vivid colour. The other night, 2 nights ago, I had one J.K. Rowling would be proud of.
Right.
Right? In this amazing sort of hippie kind of weird festival,
right,
where I lost the video cam.
Right.
But the funny thing was, we've just got married and my son had done a video cam, so obviously there's probably a link there. But
excuse me, does anybody know what this woman's talking about?
You mean I'm totally loopy? That's why he married me.
Right, OK.
Heather, you say you've just recently got married. Have the dreams been just before you were getting married? Did they increase in intensity?
All my life, it's always about being late for appointments, getting lost.
So do you tend to make your life very busy? Because their common anxiety dreams is actually what you're having.
Oh.
So if you're somebody that is very busy, overcommitted, always taking on too much, trying to fill everybody else's needs, and always kind of running after yourself, then that is going to play out in your dreams, and that's what they sound like. Do you have any specific colours, or are they just generally colourful?
No, that does ring true, though, exactly what you've said. I'm always told I'm doing too much.
Yeah, that's quite obvious. It's OK, at least you know what to do.
Yeah, Heather.
Do less.
Great bunch you are, aren't you?
Yeah, tell us about it. Yeah, listen, chill out, I think, is the message that's coming through. Cut back a bit and have more restful nights. Thank you very much for the call. Whew, got through that one, OK. Next, who's on next, then?
OK, this is a good one. We've got Emily on line 4.
Emily, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, what's your dream about?
It's really weird. I have like a recurring theme of dirty toilets. It's really odd. You know, no matter where I am, I'm sort of looking around to use the loo. And
I feel like I've been spiked with something. This is just too weird. Right. So,
yeah, it's a bit strange, and I've just been wondering what on earth can it be about.
And are you in the dirty toilets? Are you looking at...
Yeah, I go in to use it, and it's so dirty with, like, poo and wee and over it that I can't... that I won't use it, and...
You don't live in France, do you, Emily?
Different situations, but it always comes down to these dirty toilets.
Right.
Yeah, Emily, don't be too concerned. It's very common, dreams of toilets and faeces and defecating and all sorts of rather, you know, unpleasant things like that. It's because it's such a basic human kind of function that we all have to get rid of our waste products. So what that's to do with the dirty toilets, so I can feel Matthew laughing to my right, so it's hard to say this. But what it's actually to do with is your fear of what you need to get. What do you need to get rid of in your life that's not working? There is some waste product that you feel, not obviously the obvious one that the toilet is represented by,
okay, now
but
I follow
there's
the
stuff
logic
in
here,
your
yeah.
unconscious that it's time to let go of, and you feel, you know that, you kind of feel full of it, but you don't quite know where to dump it, so you can't find a place to get rid of that bit that you don't fully want to admit to.
Okay. Okay, well, you know, it could have been worse, I suppose.
Yeah, I kept it as good as I could.
I haven't got a bowel problem or anything.
No, I promise you haven't. I promise you haven't. And it's something, and it also, there may be, just another thing to look at, there may be something in your unconscious where you feel shameful in some ways, because often dreams are told in that is, and it could have come from childhood, it could be something that you feel some guilt or some shame around. That often also comes out in dreams of toilets.
Okay.
Okay, so something you need to get rid of, Emily.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the call. Right, let's have our next one, please.
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay, we've got Shelley on line 5.
Shelley, good morning. I'm told your dream is about smells, is that right?
It is a reoccurring smell in a reoccurring place, and it's disgusting.
So what's the smell and what's the place?
I can't give you the smell because there's nothing I can compare it to. It's just vile. The place is always a very dark, dingy. I think it's a house-type place on various levels.
Does that smell remind you of anything in your life, Shelley, at all? Have you ever smelt that?
It's just disgusting. It's so pungent. It actually sticks with me.
So you can smell it again when you wake up.
Yeah.
It is. Our senses, in that sense, it's like, what don't you know, what gives you a nasty smell in life? Quite literally, what's going on in your life that you not necessarily has that smell, but you would associate with like, oh, I don't like that, that's really disgusting, that's horrible, that's dark, I don't want to go there. So it's something associated with your life that you'd rather avoid. And because you're not dealing with it in your life, it's coming out in your dreams. So what gives you a nasty smell, literally? Think of something in your life that is relating to that.
For 20 years now, but not often, every... I don't know, a couple of months.
Yeah,
I can't associate their smell with anything.
No, you don't have to, but take it as a metaphor. So take away the smell. There is something horrible going on there, and try and notice that when you have this dream, what's going on in your life at the same time. You'll find there'll be common themes and patterns, and there'll be something that you don't like the smell of. You know, we say that, don't we, in our language? Oh, you know, that smells a bit right. Oh, I don't like that. That stinks. Yeah, you know, we have that in our language.
Okay.
So something around that.
I do find this fascinating. Shelley, have a think about it. See what patterns there are that crop up with this dream. And if we're lucky, we'll get one more quick one in, Amy.
Okay, I think this might beat them all. It's Simon on line 2.
Morning, Simon. We've got to be quick here. What's your dream, sir?
In my dream last night, I was sitting on a blender, on the edge of a blender, and I suddenly realised that was a baked bean.
You were a baked bean on the
baked bean, and
on the edge of a blender.
I gazed into the blender going around, and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to be killed. And I woke up from the dream and thought, what the bleep was that all about?
Right. Okay.
Do you have any nutritional problems, Simon? I mean, that kind of springs to mind. There's also the idea of, like, do you feel in your life that you're about to leap off the edge of something, that take a leap into an unknown situation, something that might be a little bit fearful for you?
Oh, yes, I do, yeah.
Yeah, so it's relating to that. It's just why it's turned up as a baked bean in a blender. Who only knows what your mind has conjured up? But that's actually what it's metaphorically, indicating, that there's something fearful that you're about to take, maybe a new job, something quite different in your life, and that's what it's telling you about.
Okay, thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
You made it sound almost reasonable, Davina.
It is perfectly reasonable.
Okay, and that's all we have time for today. Thank you very much for the call, Simon. It's all done for the week as well. My thanks to Davina. I think you're absolutely brilliant at this. I really do. And thank you, too, to everyone who picked up the phone this morning. Great stuff.